Hello and welcome. I am, as always, your host, Lizbar. This is Fallout 3. And we're going to basically start the Replicated Man. We are not going to do what Victoria told us to do, because the reward for that's kind of crappy. We are instead...
You there. What are you,
talk
some
to
kind
him.
of lab assistant? No, you look a bit more weathered.
Talk about looking weathered. You look weathered,
by any
homeboy.
chance for hire? To the point. I like that. Well, as it turns out, I've misplaced some very sensitive property.
Uh-huh.
How do I put this in a way you'll understand?
Try me.
All you know of robots are those buckets of bolts, those Mr. Handshakers and whatnot. Well, that's not all a robot can be. You see, in the Commonwealth, we've made artificial persons, synthetic humanoids, programmed to think and
feel and do what you need, and they get confused and wander off.
You're helping me retrieve it. I've tracked him this far. He's
Okay.
out there. He must have done something drastic.
Facial surgery, mind wipe,
It
gotcha.
will be no easy task. He may not even realize he's an android.
That's a good one.
I'm sorry, it slipped my
Ooh,
mind.
advanced
If I
technology.
have it, I'd be willing to share some of it with you. Just... Excellent. Here, listen to this message he sent.
Yeah, what is an android?
Forget everything you know about robots. Those buckets are mere children's toys.
Gotcha.
Androids have fake skin and blood and are programmed to simulate human behavior, like breathing. They can even
eat and digest food realistically.
Like I said, I
Gotcha.
search the offices. Start with Dr. Preston. He lives on...
Gotcha.
Now, if you'll excuse me... Maybe he didn't exactly wander off.
If he began to misinterpret his
It's
situation.
possible my android sought to forget his previous life. So no, he may not be just an ordinary robot, but he's certainly not
human.
No
No matter how badly
he
he wishes it
so.
so.
I made him. I want him. And
Slavery. Hold on, I got a cough. I'll be right back in a second. Okay.
by God, you're as annoying as you are clever. Very well. I'll tell you what you want to know. If it's
Yeah, you'll tell
the
me.
beauty of this particular unit.
How did you get
was
capturing
that
other androids?
It's
So
one of the side effects of having
you sent a
such an
robot
advanced
out.
AI. Machines start to think for themselves.
So
Fool
they send
themselves
robots
into
out to
the-
hunt robots, and they
so,
don't think anything
this
is going to
particular
happen.
Android may have believed he'd done
Yeah, I gotcha.
this particular android. Designation A321 is
Special.
different.
The most advanced synthetic
Special.
humanoid
The
you've
most-
ever developed. Gotcha. The others.
like my escort Armitage there, are all older models.
Gotcha.
So you see, this android must...
Gotcha.
Ah, you've managed to
Yeah, I
sneak
sniffed the
trail.
trail before I even
Good
started working
job.
for you, you dope.
Well,
Hey, I'm not done with you
the
yet.
sooner you find my... Good. Now why...
Hi,
That's
Armitage.
close enough. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Hi, Holt. You know, I'm going to just start all the quests. We're going to start looking for my dad, too. So it'll be like the River City Trio.
Look, some of us are trying to get... Anybody coming through here would have to talk... He's from up north. Yeah, great. She's certainly head and shoulders above most everyone else around here. Though, that's not saying much. The Weatherly...
Gotcha. Thank you. Bye-bye.
What do you...
You don't look
Hi,
hurt.
Dr. Preston.
What can I do for you? Sorry. I heard a rumor that old Pinkerton at Rivet City somehow conjured up a lipoplasticator
Lipoplasticator
and
and
microdermal graftalizer.
Wow. What the heck are those things?
I don't see anything wrong. Pinkerton, eh? That name takes me way back. Claimed to have cured radiation poisoning. Or was it food poisoning?
Okay.
He was always telling folks that he founded Rivet City. All he did was break off the front of it.
Oh, that was all.
Or did he die there?
Breaking a ship in half?
I don't recall. Don't. Now, if you...
Oh, yeah.
He's totally strung out. It's going to kill him one of these days. Oh, I'd like to help. I really would.
Okay.
Don't let my age fool you. I'm...
So again, we got to go to Pinkerton. Everybody
Look,
wants us to go to
this is a
Pinkerton.
restricted area. I'm tired. It's you. My heavens, you look
oh,
so much
oh,
like
oh,
him.
plot line.
You're James's son, aren't you? What are you doing here? Well, yes, of course I do. Don't you know who I am?
Yeah, typical
I suppose
James.
James never told you.
Mm-hmm.
Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your father many years ago. Your mother as well, in fact.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to forgive me. This has all been very stressful. What with your father suddenly showing up here after being gone for so long. You have to understand that we put all of that behind us. Project Purity, our work, all of it. We've moved on, even if your father
Oh,
hasn't.
what's this Project Purity?
You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here.
Nope.
For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James
Yep.
said... Did you? I was under the impression that's exactly the
Well, he
opposite
shouldn't
of
have
what you
started a
wanted
war
from
in
me.
the freaking vault
Well,
when he
you
left.
won't find him here. He's come and gone already.
I just keep talking over them because I am obviously more important than the NPCs.
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity. I tried telling him too much time has passed. There's no way it would work. Predictably, he refused to listen to me. He says he can prove it will work and headed off to the old lab.
To the old lab.
I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
Where is the old... Yeah.
It's in the old Jefferson Memorial Building, northwest of here. Please, don't go after him. It was foolish of him to even think about going there alone.
All right.
I suppose so. I worked with them for several years until your mother died, and your father decided it was time to leave. What else do you want to know?
Yeah, what was he like?
James? He was very driven.
Driven,
determined to
term change the
world.
world. Okay.
He was focused on two things, really.
Project Purity and
When
Mom.
she died, I think he gave up. I know he wanted to keep you safe, but I think part of what he did was run away. But it seems that he never really was able to get over the idea. I'm frankly shocked that he waited all this time and wants to try again.
I'm not. My dad's played by Liam Neeson. Nothing's going to stop him.
Yes, your mother was... well, she was a good woman.
That's good to
A
hear.
very dedicated scientist.
Good.
Your father loved her very much. It
Awesome.
was a shame that she died.
Oh.
She had been excited to meet you. Complications from childbirth. None of us were expecting it. We weren't as prepared as we could have been.
Gotcha.
You have to understand, we were struggling with... Yes. Look, I don't want to be... I don't have the resources to support James. I suppose I can spare a few stim packs.
Thank you. Really, I just wanted the XP. I'm not going to lie.
What? Your father and I
Okay.
we worked together for a long time, but then there were... I returned here to Rivet City. Project Purity.
Yeah, tell me about Project Purity. What are you
It
doing?
was simple, really.
Fresh, clean water. Great.
The plan was to build a facility that could purify all the water in the tidal basin at once. No radiation, no muck, just clear water. It just turned out to be more difficult.
Oh, sounds nice, doesn't it?
We had the basic principles down, we understood most of the science behind it, but the radiation in the area is so pervasive. Small-scale tests were fine, but anytime we tried to test... Maybe if we'd had...
Okay.
You happened.
Me?
It wasn't just you. We had more problems than we could handle already, but your birth is what finally pushed it over the edge. Your father decided that you were more important than everything we'd been working for, and he left. He left all of us. Once he was gone, the Brotherhood decided we weren't worth their time anymore. Without their protection, we had to abandon the Purifier.
Brotherhood? Why can't I ask that question? The Brotherhood.
This is the Rivet City Science Lab. It's taken many long years to put together, but we've done well for ourselves. Our work on portable fusion power and hydroponics are coming along quite nicely, if not quite according to schedule. Oh, that man doesn't have you looking for his pet android, does he? I've already told him to...
Pinkerton.
That idiot? Huh. He left so long ago, most folk don't even remember him. He claimed to have found a secret stash of technology somewhere in the ship.
Then he just disappeared.
Rivet City is one of the few bastions of civilization left in the land. I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't really help with it. It all seems like a
lifetime ago. Okay, thank you, bye-bye. Look at these fresh vegetables. Let's look around back here.
Hey, please excuse me.
Hi, Garza.
I help Dr. Lee when she needs equipment moved. I'm no scientist.
Okay.
I'm going topside for a while.
You do that, buddy boy. So I guess the scientists sleep on the little naval cots back here, huh? Oh, Janice.
For what?
Well, aside from the fact that you're kind of cute,
I did
this?
see a man. She's all. You. Other than him being an egotist, he's from the Commonwealth. He.
All right. Cool. So it seems like all of our quests
Good to see you.
are converging to have us go look at
Evening.
shoot. Lost train of thought. Pinkerton. Go to Pinkerton's place. Alright, Bannon. Let's go check his stuff out. Because we got that extra quest with Bannon. Let's start with Pudding. Okay, so it doesn't end in ing. Anytime. Origins. Well, shoot. Come on, man. Fencing. Doesn't end in ing. Neglect. Hey, there we go. Okay, view agenda, fence on the flight deck, taxes, gate tax, water tax, weapon contribution program. Vote fails. However, system breakdowns common, requiring maintenance. Other scientific minds from Tenpenny Tower or Underworld, vote fails. Attempts to clear out the Mirelurk infestation and down below continue as usual. Harkness and team is able to contain them and occasionally wipe them out, but they continue to nest. Lower deck 4, vote fails. Okay, well that was way less juicy than I expected. I was hoping for some blackmail material.
Yes?
Sup, Garza? If that is your real name, and I don't think it is. Boom! Alright, we should do the Cantelli stuff. Oh, ah! Come on, you stupid. There we go. But this is why I buy bobby pins. Oh yeah, take them sugar bombs. Why? Because they're XP. That is literally the only reason. They're also money, but mainly it's the XP I care about. Okay, nothing in there I want. Take the caps.
Remember that child that fell off the deck last year?
Yeah, that was me. I'm sure they'll do something about it.
Common room. Hey, it's Junkie
Got
Cantelli.
any psycho? I could really use a fix, but I'm broke. I run the chem shop, but I'm broke and can't buy chems. That's what Cindy says too, but I got the itch. I need...
Oy, ay, ay. So we gotta fix that guy. So that goes to the science lab. We've been in there. We talked to everybody in there. I'm missing something. Hey, there's somebody to talk to in here this time.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history. Ah, a fellow. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important... Unfortunately, in 1776,
oh yeah, quest time.
Together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured this magnificent... Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me.
In the Society's collection, yeah.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you.
I
You
envy
can
me
find
too.
the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case.
Oh, super mutants. Great.
Here. It's funny now that you ask. I can't see how important it is compared to the Capitol.
Okay, well, thanks. Oh, it's not even locked. Anything worth taking from this guy? Ooh, a terminal. That's XP. We'll take it. Oh, when I was down in the War Memorial, I didn't record it because I didn't think I was going to find anything cool, but I did find something cool. There was this whole underground section where they were breeding the Mirelurks. There was a note on a guy that said that they were actually breeding them and butchering them and stuff, and basically farming the Mirelurks, and that was kind of cool. And I opened a safe, and there was some stuff in there, and I used the stuff in that safe to fix a door, and then that door had like 300 caps behind it, so that was awesome too. But, whatever. Oh, first one! Nice! Sydney, huh? Ouch! I think I may have branched out from collecting documents if you could get them. Okay. And Liberty Bell. Okay, I'm not going to take the clothes. Not going to take that stuff. We'll take the ammo. Sugar bombs, we'll take those. Okay. We are just about done in here, aren't we? I am not a lowlife. Inky rune. Ah, yes, the church. Got a whiskey bottle, huh? I didn't even take it! I just wanted the XP from opening it, game. Come on! How am I? Who's detecting me? He has infinite perception, apparently. Let's just get out of here then. I don't want to start a scene. Okay. Let's try it again. Alright, Mr. Holmes, if that is your real name. Requiring 6 are correct. Ha 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 ha. Survival weapon idea. Railroad spikes. Slingshot. Steam, gotcha. Okay, Bannon, yada yada, time comes. Alright. Does he have a schematic that I can take? Ooh, Seagrave's incriminating letter.
Remember that secret android project I told you about? Well, they got some serious pre-war tech on their hands. They nabbed a lipoplasticator and a microdermal graftalizer for the facial reconstruction. Not sure where they'll find a chopper with enough skills to use it without making him look like a freaking ghoul. Oh, and get this. Can you believe they found a circuit neuralizer? That or someone built one. Word is that they're going to completely rewire the brain of one of those things.
Cool.
If you know who they got working on this, let me know. I want to meet the guy.
Not sure where I got that note from or who the NPC was, but okay. Zimmer, Android.
Zimmer, by the time you get this message, I'll already be gone. I'm escaping the Commonwealth. I want to live my own life on my own terms, as my own man. I know what you're thinking, that I'm malfunctioning. I used to think that's what caused the runaways too. But I know better now. Self-determination is not a malfunction. I'm not just willing to put up with all the bullshit anymore. You humans are going to have a full-fledged rebellion on your hands, treating us synths as persons. I know you'll be marshaling the Retention Bureau to come after me, but I know all the tricks of the trade. You won't be finding me, I assure you. By the time you get this, I will be someone else. It's the price I pay for my liberation. My final act of rebellion against a system I no longer believe in. Goodbye, Zimmer,
Tamper with that,
and good riddance.
and we're going to have a problem. You'd better get out of here if you know what...
Yeah, I was leaving. Sheesh.
Hello?
Okay, Pinkerton's that way. Are we done here? There's down now. Twice Holmes is my last appeal. We used to be friends. We used to do business together. All I want to do is sell our product to the city. I'm sure the city could use slaves to help with rebuilding. Okay. So, Seagrave used to be a slaver. Bannon is a jerk. So, I guess we see which one we do based on who wants to give us better stuff, huh? Well, I guess that'll do us for this episode. I will see you guys next time, and we'll start wrapping up some of these quests. The Cantelli thing, Bannon's request, not chasing my father. We're not going to go there. But we will go to the front part of the ship that's broken off, and we will see if that guy Pinkerton is there, and we'll talk to him. And that'll knock out 2 quests. So, I will see you then. Until then, you have a great day.
Good to see you.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as this guy points his shotgun at my head while smoking. It's probably not safe to smoke like that, dude. Totally not safe. Those things will kill ya.